and that everybody on that job realized we had a job to do, and we were going to stay on it until they got it done.
That is what the Buffalo and Erie County Naval Park calls its mantra on board the USS The Sullivans. 7 months after the World War II destroyer began sinking into the Buffalo River, crews expect more work ahead to stabilize the ship once and for all. Good evening once again. The Naval Park now preparing for its first winter with the Sullivans in fragile condition. My colleague Leah Lando live from the Naval Park tonight, following up on what comes next for this rescue mission. Leah.
Yeah, I'm right here next to the ship that was partially sinking just months ago. Much different story now. And leaders here tell me they don't want this to just be a Band-Aid on this 80-year-old ship. They want this ship to be around for years to come. That's why there is a crew that has been brought in. They have been hired to make sure that that happens and this ship can stay here for good. First, I want to walk you through how we got here and just how much money has been poured into this rescue mission. In early April, you may remember, the park was awarded nearly $500,000 from the 2022 federal budget. 2 weeks later, 7 News first broke the story that water pouring through a major breach in the ship's hull was causing the Sullivans to lean heavily on its side. Many of you saw that. And over the next several months, crews plugged dozens of holes and removed 500,000 gallons of water. But any repairs made during this time were considered just temporary. Well, as the summer went on, state and federal lawmakers announcing $8 million in funding for repairs and restorations on board. So what comes next for this important piece of history? This is all part of our follow-up series, our commitment to complete coverage of the stories that matter the most to you. A naval architect and his crew are now here in Buffalo. They just arrived to assess the condition of the ship and to make sure what happened months ago doesn't happen again. So you're in a much better position now than you were 6 months ago.
We are absolutely in a much better position.
Paul Marzello, the president and CEO of Buffalo and Erie County Naval and Military Park, tells me a crew is in town right now collecting data on USS The Sullivans and working on a plan to make sure the ship is around for years to come.
She is righted, she is stable, and right now we're trying to craft out the next steps.
Any initial feedback from the naval architect yet?
He's going to evaluate the hulls of all 3 ships, determine if there's any more product or waste that needs to be taken out of the hulls. So we have looked at a number of options already: cofferdams, dry docking, fixing her in place, or some creative solution that may be a combination of all those.
The architect and crew will also look at the potential cost of each plan and make a recommendation for the best course of action.
If it is going to be dry docked, she might have to be towed to Erie, Pennsylvania for 3 or 4 months and then brought back. So it's going to be a tough job.
But Paul says they have the right man for the job, an architect who was in Buffalo decades ago helping to move the ships.
When the ships were moved from the Skyway, they were underneath the Skyway, and brought up here because they were going to develop Canal Side, right? This was the year 2000. He was the architect that the New York State authorities hired to do that. He's as determined to saving these ships as we are.
Paul says people continue to express their concern and support for the destroyer from all over the country.
I remember this one sailor who had come from Iowa, and that's the home of the Sullivan boys, right? But he had served on that ship, and when he came to Buffalo, flew into Buffalo, and when he saw the ship, he just broke down in tears.
Obviously, it has been an emotional roller coaster for you as well.
It has been an emotional roller coaster, and I have to say that I feel very thankful to have that team that we put together, because I think we all relied on each other, and we all have a job to do, and we're hoping that that job gets completed, because we don't know what the defense is going to play on us, right? But the defense in our case was the weather, the fact that she had such a thin hull, and the conditions were that we had to put divers in the water in a dangerous situation.
How important do you think that your optimism was throughout the whole thing? You said failure is not an option, was your daily mantra.
I took it upon myself to make sure that we tried to stay upbeat, even though some days were not very upbeat.
And standing here live now, back next to a very important piece of history, USS The Sullivans. And as you just heard, crews are working really hard to make sure that this ship is here for generations to come. You may remember at the end of last season, visitors were allowed back on the ship, but they were not allowed below deck. And Marzello tells me that if all goes as planned, that will change. He hopes there will be more thorough tours come this season. Jeff?